Hello students, welcome to Tutitude. So SSC Tier 1 examination for the junior engineer completed. So whoever qualified, so they will be preparing for the mains examination. So there will be very shortage of time, okay, so there is only 30 to 40 days only. If you are watching this later on, okay, it will be like a very short time you will be having. So what you have to do, this is a new pattern they have given, examination pattern is new for us. So how much depth we need to study these subjects? So what you have to concentrate? Which kind of questions they will be giving in the exam? So these all will be talking in this session. Okay. So see the examination pattern what they have given. So for the paper 2, okay, so that means it is a tier 2 of examination. So it is computer based examination. Previously it is a descriptive type of examination. Now it is computer based examination. So they have mentioned whatever stream you are. So let's, for example, okay, so take the electrical, okay, so you are from electrical, so there will be 100 questions from your electrical engineering, and each carries 3 marks. Okay, so each carries 3 marks here, but you see the time, okay, so only 2 hours is there. Okay, so we need to observe only this 100 questions and 120 minutes. So this is what you need to observe. Okay, so 100 questions, 120 minutes. Okay, so hardly what we will be having, we are having 1 minute for one question, so or 1 point something. Okay, so you need to, whenever you are practicing, you need to solve each and every question within 1 minute. Okay, so that's how you have to do. Some of the questions may take little bit longer time. Okay, so but you need to try to complete within 1 minute. Okay, that's more comfortable for the examination. Okay, so here new type of questions may come. Okay, so from this 100 questions, see previously it is descriptive, right? So now on what basis they will be giving these 100 questions? So based on certain analysis we have did. Okay, so I am just giving you, so the questions, this 100 questions will be a kind of more than your preliminary examination standard. Okay, so however we are getting the questions from the preliminary examination, like tier 1 examination we have. So previously for the 200 questions, okay, so we have only 2 hours of time before. Okay, so for this paper 1, okay, so now paper 2 only 100 questions, 120 minutes we have. So what we have to do, which kind of questions you can expect, why they have given each and every question 3 marks here? Okay, so there are so many reasons for this. Okay, here mainly they are concentrating on concept, okay, so and problems. Okay, so concept and problems. Okay, so when it comes to preliminary examination or paper 1 examination, so there will be concept plus theory kind of questions more. Okay, but whenever problems are there, you need to apply the formula. Okay, otherwise you need to think and apply the formula. That is the base for the tier 1 examination or paper 1 examination. But here concept and problems will be there. Okay, so where we can solve this kind of questions, where there will be some concept and problems. Okay, so I will talk about electrical engineering because I belong to electrical engineering. So whoever watching the electrical students, okay, they will understand in deep about these all concepts also. Okay, so like concept and problems means, just for example, take the circuits. Okay, so circuit subject. Okay, so circuit subject means we have theorems. Okay, so we have theorems, we have DC circuit analysis. So here only so many questions will be coming for us. Okay, so even so for the preliminary examination also, okay, so you will be observing this one. Okay, so many questions will be coming from here only, but what kind of concept they will be asking here? Okay, so mainly they will be concentrating on the statement type of questions from the circuits. Okay, so from the circuits also there will be some circuit, they may ask about certain voltage, they may ask about certain current, they may ask about the equivalent Thevenin's equivalent network between the terminals or Norton equivalent. So or they may ask a different kind of questions from the theorems also. Okay, this is just one example. Okay, so they may not give from the same concept. Okay, but just telling you some of the examples. Okay, how they will concentrate the questions. Okay, so statement based questions, first thing. Okay, so statement. Okay, so statement based questions. Okay, so these are the first kind of questions they will be asking, and the second kind problems. Okay, so problems, which kind of problems means may not be one value they are asking. Okay, so they will ask for two values. So you need to know the procedure. Okay, so just for example, if any circuit has given for you node voltages, they will be asking two node voltages, they will be asking. So instead of asking one node voltage, we need to solve for two node voltage. That means you need to thorough with calculation. Circuit will be simple only, but you need to do the calculation within 1 minute. That is the task for us. Okay, so here problems with more than one value. Okay, so problems with more than one value. Okay, so more than one value means not more than one option. Okay, so more than one value. Okay, so maybe one value also they can give, but there will be some steps following. Okay, so for understand something, to solve the problems, okay, so there will be process, right? Okay, so you need to understand that process. Okay, so like if it is a maximum power transfer theorem, so what you need to do, first you need to calculate the R equivalent or Thevenin's resistance, then P max you need to calculate. Okay, so they will ask R Thevenin's and P max, both values they will be asking. Okay, so similar to this, even in the AC circuit also. Okay, so in AC circuits, a simple waveform they will be giving, and from that waveform they may ask about the average value and form factor and RMS value. Like this different kind of 2 or 3 they may ask. Okay, so about this one, what is the form factor, what is the peak factor? Okay, so like this they may ask the 2 or 3 values. Okay, so these are the main area they will be concentrating. Okay, so let's come to our subjects first. Okay, so what are the subjects we have? The electrical circuits. Okay, so either AC and DC both. Okay, circuits we have, then measurements, then machines we have, then power systems we have. Okay, so to understand this kind of questions, okay, some may tell, okay, so more than this, so many other subjects also there. So these are the 4 subjects we are having, which carries almost 90% of our syllabus. So beyond this, okay, so there may be utilization little bit of questions, transducers some of the questions, and there may be other subjects also. They may not, we may not expect the direct questions from that, but definitely 1 or 2 questions will be there from the other subjects also. Okay, so anyhow, these 4 subjects we need to concentrate. To concentrate these 4 subjects, okay, I am suggesting from the networks or circuits. Okay, so networks, so what you need to do is, so networks, okay, so you need to solve the gate 1 mark question. Okay, so don't go for 2 marks kind of questions. Okay, if you want, if you have any time, okay, just solve for the networks only. Okay, for the 2 marks kind of questions. Okay, so I'm just giving you clear cut idea about this. You should not waste the time. Okay, so that's also the consideration here. Okay, so on the second one is in the measurements. Okay, so measurements, you need to solve some of the gate 1 mark question and 2 marks questions. Okay, so both you need to solve from this. Okay, because gate 1 mark questions from the networks, from the measurements, it will be simple sometimes. Okay, so that's why you may not get the proper calculation analysis, all these things. Okay, so that's why what you need to do, 2 marks questions also you need to solve. Okay, so and my suggestion for the machines, okay, so for the machines, all 4 machines including the special machines, you need to solve SSC junior engineer previous year questions first. Okay, so I'm telling you, SSC JE previous year questions, preliminary examination only, so you need to solve these things first. Okay, so SSC JE, whoever qualified for the tier 1 examination, definitely they might have solved these questions. Not only for this, all the other subjects, without previous year questions we will never get selected. Okay, so that's what we need to remember. Okay, so SSC JE previous year questions, prelims only. Okay, so like objective. Okay, so objective questions only, plus for the machine subject, so you need to solve gate previous year questions. Okay, so gate previous year questions, my suggestion is only 1 mark questions. Okay, so don't go for 2 marks questions. Here also you may get some of the conceptual questions and some of the problematic questions. Okay, so mainly from the machine subject they will give the problems. Okay, so problems, because you need to put that values on and you need to get the answer from that. Okay, so that's why they will give the problems from the machines. Okay, so remember, so and from this measurement subject, okay, so definitely conceptual and problems both will be there. Okay, concepts and problems. Okay, concepts and problems. Okay, so from the networks, as I told already, okay, so mainly they will be concentrating on the circuit with 2 or 3 values they will be asking in that, and otherwise the statement based questions will be there. Okay, so from the networks, so there will be problems means circuits. Okay, so circuits and statement based questions. Okay, so here you may do some of the negative answers. Okay, so you will do the wrong answers here. So in the statement kind of questions, thorough with the concept. Okay, so you will never do the mistakes if you are thorough with the concept. Okay, so I will suggest some more things also what to practice. So next for the power systems. Okay, so power systems, from the power systems, so there will be, so mainly concentrating on the, so basic problems. Okay, so like basics of power systems only they will be asking, but so there will be deeper concepts they will be asking. Okay, so understand, so deeper concepts means you need to solve the engineering services questions here, then only you will understand the depth of certain concept. But in engineering services you will not find all the concepts related to our syllabus. Okay, some of the concepts only they are giving repeatedly in the engineering services. So my suggestion is, okay, so solve for the power systems, solve the, so gate 1 mark questions and engineering services. Okay, so engineering services preliminary. Okay, so preliminary questions. Okay, so prelims questions, all previous year questions only you need to concentrate. Okay, so here also which kind of questions means a statement based main. Okay, so statement. Okay, so and conceptual. Okay, so conceptual. Okay, so and okay, so there will be certain kind of questions they will be asking from this one. Okay, so like so if it is a fault calculations, okay, so fault current calculations, they will definitely ask some of the thorough kind of bits. Okay, so like what is the calculation of fault current, what is the calculation of short circuit MVA. Okay, this kind of questions definitely they will give from this one. Okay, so that's why here some problems also we can expect. Okay, so these are the main things, main 4 subjects we need to concentrate. So for the SSC junior engineer mains, okay, so mains, okay, this is not for the prelims, mains. Prelims already completed, whoever completed then understand. Okay, so this kind of problems we need to solve. Okay, so don't think like, okay, so where I have to get all these books. There are so many books available in the market. Take all previous year bits only. Okay, so GATE previous years and engineering services previous year, SSC JE previous year questions you definitely need to solve. Okay, so here we have certain problem. Okay, before, just some days before, you have completed all the syllabus and you have solved all the SSC junior engineer questions mostly. Okay, whoever preparing, okay, so they will understand. So you have solved already previous year questions of SSC JE and you might have written some of the test series also. Okay, so understand. So from these things, okay, you need to shift a little bit. Okay, so immediately it will not happen. Okay, so whenever you try to answer the GATE kind of questions, okay, immediately you will not get the answer. So you have to proceed, you have to be patient and proceed, then only you will understand. Okay, slowly you will get to know. Okay, so there is a similar kind of questions these are, but the question formation is different. So SSC JE and GATE kind of GATE 1 mark questions, what it is, the formation of questions is different compared to SSC JE. Okay, so GATE I'm telling you. Okay, so even if you solve, the syllabus will be same only. Okay, so don't forget about the revision. Okay, so you have to do revision. Okay, so definitely short notes, whatever you are following, short notes you definitely need to revise every time. Okay, so whatever subject you are doing, definitely you have to revise all these subjects, then only it's possible to crack this examination. Okay, so understand, not only for you, so entire India, whoever writing this SSC JE mains examination, this is the new thing only. Okay, so they don't know about this 100 questions, 300, nobody knows about this one before. So that's why, so question standard will definitely will increase, because see, time has decreased. Previously 200 questions 120 minutes, now 100 questions 120 minutes it is, but marks they have increased. Forget about marks, if they give 1 mark or 3 marks, what is there for us? Okay, so based on the time we need to get this. Okay, so based on the time consideration only we have given this, and according to your time management. Okay, so you try to spend revision time and the practice time. Okay, so don't forget to revise every day. Okay, some of the formulas you need to revise every day. Okay, like machines formulas. Okay, so definitely you need to so thoroughly remember all these machines formulas and measurements also. Okay, so you need to remember all these measurement formulas, 2 watt meter method, energy meter. Okay, so all these bridges, different kind of bridges. Okay, from the bridges easy questions will be coming every time. Okay, you observe the previous year questions also, not only from SSC. Okay, so any kind of previous year questions observe. Okay, so bridges will give the easy questions for us and easily we need to get those questions. Okay, so anyhow this is the SSC junior engineer. So how we need to practice, where we need to practice all these things. Okay, so remember, whenever you try to solve, okay, because we are coming from objective to the second level of objective kind of questions from the gate and engineering services questions, so you will be little bit of deviated, so I will not get the answers. Whenever I try to solve, we will not get the answers. So try to see the solution, again you solve, see the solution, again you solve. If you get doubt, ask your friends, otherwise ask us. Okay, so definitely, so you need to thorough with the concept and have to practice the questions. Okay, so remember, so the whatever I have given here. Okay, so this kind of questions definitely we can expect from the all these 4 subjects. Okay, remember these 4 subjects only will decide your selection. Okay, so understand, so you have to practice more number of questions. Okay, so if you don't have time, if you are watching this one at the last minute of your examination, see, take 100 questions from this, take 100 questions from this, take 100 questions, 100 questions, like that you need to solve. Okay, so every day like 50 questions from this, 50 questions from this, 50 from this, 50 from this, like this you need to solve. Okay, so like maybe transformers 50 questions I will solve. So next day DC machines 50 questions I will solve. So you need to practice all the 4 subjects. Okay, so let's consider 2 subjects per day. Okay, like circuits I will solve 50, then measurements I will solve 50, like that you need to do. Okay, so and whenever you understand some of the problem, this is important, there is certain thing I have learned, you need to note down all these things. So these will be helpful for you in the last minute of your preparation. Okay, so like only 3 days is there, what you have to do, again you don't need to do all these things, right? You need to check your short notes and your problems book. So just check. Okay, so all these problems and you will get to more revision easily. Okay, so that's how you need to practice. Okay, so anyhow, if you need any guidance about this one or if you want any coaching about SSC junior engineer, contact us. All the best. Thank you so much.